Let's check this one out. Only Montgomery shooting victim. Amy Dix calls for action from Mayor MPD leadership. This was May 4th. So look at this. A wife and mother, Amy Dix, was simply sitting in her vehicle at a red light on the Atlanta highway. And we all know how blackety black Atlanta is. It's what, like 46%, 48% black, 42% white in Atlanta. More black people in Atlanta than white people. In Montgomery on Friday, Montgomery, I apologize, Alabama. On Friday, April 12th, when she was caught in the crossfire between unidentified shooters in two cars who are still on the loose. So I'm just going to give you a quick sum down and rundown on this one, people. This white woman was minding her own business, sitting in her car, another drive-by shooting. Who commits most mass shootings in America? Black people. 70 to 75% of all mass shooters in America are black. And it's 4 or more that are injured at a crime scene with a firearm being used. And you know who commits 4 or more at high numbers? Black people. And a lot of it is coming from black communities in the black gangs. Yeah. But that's not a mass shooting, Triple D. What are you talking about? It's all those white people that shoot up the schools and supermarkets and stuff. Well, that happens. That's a rarity. That rarely happens. When it does, it's a tragedy. It's wrong. Those white POSs, scumbags, deserve theirs. They deserve to hang. And, even furthermore. But no, it's your blackety black, criminals that are roaming the streets and shooting places up, just like this. So you got to, again, summing it up. She basically was shot, and now she's paralyzed. This white woman, let me read her. Let me see if I can get it.
Well, tonight, Amy Dix, a Montgomery woman caught in the crossfire of a gun battle earlier this year, is sharing her story.
That shooting on the Atlanta highway left Dix paralyzed and shocked our community. She and her mother shared their story with our Julia Avant in a story you'll see only on 12.
Amy Dix, mother of 1, sister of 4, and friend to many, says her life was filled with love and adventure.
She loved to go and do and be with friends. She was always hardworking. She worked from the time she was 16.
That on-the-go life looks different now after what happened one Friday afternoon. Do you remember that day?
I remember everything of that day, every minute, every second.
She was driving to a Montgomery car dealership. Her husband needed work done on his truck.
I drove to Atlanta Highway. I was at the red light at Red Lobster, and I heard gunshots, but at the time, I couldn't tell if it was fireworks. Like, it really just kind of caught me off guard.
She says she ducked for cover, and when it got quiet, she thought it was over.
And when I sat up in my car, a bullet came through my driver's side window and hit me right here in the arm. At that moment, it was very movie-like. It was very slow motion. I knew I was gonna die. And the first thing I did was pray. And I said, "Dear Heavenly Father, forgive me for the sins I've said and done, and accept me into the gates of heaven."
But it wasn't her time. She gathered enough energy to call her husband and then her mom.
She said, "Mom, I've been shot." And I said, "Who is this, Amy?" It just took me back, and she said yes, and then I could hear the police.
From there, the next thing Amy remembers was waking up in the hospital. She was paralyzed.
Woke up and they told me, I think I already knew. It was just a feeling that I had, and that I knew I wasn't gonna have the use of my legs and I would never walk.
From that moment, Amy tells me she feels many emotions: grateful, sad, and mad. Tonight at 10, I'll show you how she's doing 5 months later and how she feels about the 5 suspects charged in this shooting not being behind bars.
Thank you. Julia says that the suspects were taken into custody in late May, but were all released on bond. Montgomery District Attorney Daryl Bailey said that the bond amount should have been higher. One of the suspects has since been arrested for an unrelated crime, accused of stealing a firearm.
Update: an arrest has been made in the shooting that left a Montgomery woman paralyzed. Take a look at your screen. This is 20-year-old Michael Lamar Johnson. Authorities say it's believed he fired the shot that hit Amy Dix while she sat in her vehicle. It happened April 12th on the Eastern Boulevard. Johnson faces 3 charges, including first-degree assault. He's currently being held in the Montgomery County Detention Facility on a $90,000 bond.